When we started, we was ignorant. Fast forward, now we get it. Hey, fast forward.
Hi, my name is Victor Nickerson, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Today, I'm going to be talking about my situation, how I overcame 4 surgeries in 2 years, my last 2 years of college basketball. After having an amazing summer of training, I was ready to showcase my skills, but things didn't go as planned. During preseason, I started to feel a little pain in my hip, and at first I thought it was nothing major, it was okay, but all of a sudden, I realized it was something very major. I had one experience where after a class period, I got up and started to walk, and my hip completely gave out, and I had to hold on to another desk to catch myself from completely falling on the floor. After seeing it was a major problem, coach decided to take me to a doctor sooner than later, and we got x-ray done and an MRI done. And on the MRI, it showed that my labrum was completely torn and my cartilage was missing, and I had bone spurs and fractures in my hip from where it was basically in the socket and kept rubbing against the bone in the socket. And that was on my left hip. So my left hip was so bad that they decided to do an MRI x-ray on my right hip, and it showed that my right hip was going down the same path. So after I got surgery on my first hip, I had to wait maybe a month, and now I could get surgery on my right hip. And in total, I had not walked for basically a whole year, 6 months for each surgery, which was an interesting experience, at least to say. After getting my surgeries and being somewhat healthy afterwards, I was in a hurry to get back on the court, and that wasn't really a smart move either. After going through the surgeries and being in the process of getting healthy, I was so eager to get back on the court that I didn't really take the proper steps to actually build up my muscle to get back on the court and be able to take the contact. So then I realized that I was going to have 2 more surgeries, and this time they're going to be on my wrist, because every time I would go up for a layup or something, I'll get bumped in the air and fall and have to land on my hands, and I had one too many falls, so it happens. Not only did I not have basketball with me, but then I didn't have my legs with me, really. I couldn't walk. So I was just laying in bed all day. So then I had to be more dependent with people, and I had to be on their time, really. It wasn't really about my time. I had to wait for when they could come, when they could bring food, whenever I wanted to do something, I had to wait for the other person. And sometimes I don't have too good patience, but that was a great thing to learn right there, is having patience. Another challenge that I faced was also being mentally strong and staying positive through everything. It's very tough, and I will say it was a roller coaster road for my recovery, not only physically, but mentally as well, especially when you have doctors sitting there telling me you'll never play pro basketball, and I'm 18, 19, or whatever age I'm at, and there's a person telling me I'll never play pro basketball. But I knew he couldn't tell me what I could do. You have to think higher. Don't limit your abilities to another human being's abilities or limitations. Have your own limitations. And matter of fact, don't set limitations. Believe you can do anything that you want to do and shoot for it. After going through this great adventure of life, it was fun, and I'm happy I went through it. I don't regret anything about it, because now I love my mentality now. I'm very optimistic, try to be as positive as I can be, and try finding positive in every situation, and right now, without going through that, I don't think mentally I'll be where I'm at. And with my mentality is also guiding me as far as I got, because I could have just listened to a doctor and not be in Spain right now. But hey, I'm in Spain right now, still playing professionally and starting my own business of OcYM.